Can I afford to make that hire? When can I make that hire? These are some really common questions that I try to answer for my clients each call we have. Today I want to show you how I think about this and hopefully you'll get something out of it. Let's dive in. I use organizational charts to map out what the future of the business will look like. You can see this is an example one of an agency doing about $2.5 million a year, and we've connected all the departments, but critically the actual wage levels of each role. And you can see we're adding that up and we're working out as a percentage of revenue what that takes up. We also can look at it from a grid perspective. So if I show you this team breakdown, this is the same team. If I just move it out a little bit, this is the same team, the current team. You can see we've got their salary, we've got their start and end dates, and you can see that goes forward in time. So we can have a look at what our future wage bill will be into the future. We also have prospective hires down the bottom here. This is for the future team that we want to hire. So when the founder asks me, hey, can we afford to hire someone? I use this. I have a look and we go, okay, who is it? What department? What's their wage? When do you want to hire them? And we can predict into the future what their future wage bill will be. That's really, really important because if we want to grow from this $2.5 million agency into a $5 million agency here, you can see how the team has grown and how the wage bill has grown. We're making new hires all the way along this business growth curve. And what this view helps us do is say, okay, who's currently on the team? What's our already committed costs for wages? And then we have a look at these new hires, prospective hires here. We have a look at them and say, okay, well, maybe we can afford the SEO analyst, in September this year. We can maybe afford to hire them then because we'll be able to sustain that total wage bill then. It's always dependent on what our revenue looks like, which I'll cover in a separate video, but it helps me map out when we can make these hires. And you can see here for these prospective hires, how we've spaced them out. Over time, these new hires grow. We've hired an SEO analyst here, but we've hired the PPC analyst a few months later. We've spaced it out so it's not a massive cash flow hit to the business. And you can see over time, as the business grows, the team will then grow as we grow from this example, a $2.5 billion business into a $5 million business. So that's one really easy way that I like to think about mapping out what your org chart looks like in the future, but also what the total wage bill will be to make sure that those two things are in balance. I hope you got something out of it. Thanks for watching.